Welcome back to the Budweiser Gosling's Cup on Channel 82.
With plenty of entertainment and plenty to get from it.
And that's true, Vincent, because as a sportsman, all of us are sportsmen here, we always want to root for the underdog. And what a story it would have been. But in the end,
it wasn't to be.
Thank you. Thank you, Mike.
So it's all tied up 1-1.
As we
in a race to 5, right? Race to 5.
Race to 5.
Not 4. Like in earlier, it's a race to 5 now.
Yeah. We're in the third frame of the Bermuda International Pool League Gosling's Cup, sponsored by Budweiser. I'd like to thank the commentators Mike Sharp, Mouse the President, the Bermuda Pool League, and Vincent Company. Thank all the Channel 82 staff, Devonshire Rec, Budweiser, Keene, for their participation in bringing this event to you.
This is the final we've been waiting for. Number 1 ranked Wilson against the veteran, the icon.
You know, Mike, I showed Gary the ranking on the paper that I had. It said he was ranked number 3. He said that's not accurate. We'll see if he'll make his own adjustments to that tonight.
Carl's on a roll with his death rolls, I call them. And see how he comes out of this one.
And I'm going to tell you guys, with these two players, it's not going to be 20-minute games. It's going to be pure, clean. Going to be that clean, executed pool that we know that these guys can play.
The margin of error with these two individuals is so small.
There's definitely
you may get 2 shots in a game.
Well said, Mike. Well said.
Great shot by Carl. He's set up for a 6-3-8 with that beautiful, beautiful cue ball control. Again, beautiful cue ball control. It shows that it's under control at all times. Mike, it seemed like earlier you're a little skeptic is if this guy was the number 1 player or not. I think it's kind of answered your questions.
He's proven that he's quality. Classy act. He's taking a 2-1 lead.
Wow. Absolutely phenomenal. We are definitely in the company of some great pool shooters as we are here entering the 4th frame here at the Devonshire Rec, the Bermuda International Pool League Gosling's Cup, sponsored by Budweiser, the king of beers, also sponsors Keene and Fresh Cuts, Fresh Clips.
Yeah.
Stand corrected, Fresh Clips.
Yeah.
It's January 22nd. Great evening in beautiful Bermuda. And we're watching the finest of pool players at their best. Those just joining, Carl made it to the final by the skinniest of margins, coming back from a 3-0 deficit over Erwin Wolf, who most known as Bootsy, to make it to this final. Now, Mouse, is there a term for that when you hit it so hard and the ball jumps up?
Yeah, it's called a very fine break shot.
Awesome, awesome, awesome.
Actually, it is an indie break. It's actually a shot. It's not really a break. It's a shot. And when you hit the ball with that much philosophy, and the white ball stay right there in the middle of the table, you're guaranteed 9 times out of 10 you can get a ball down because of the control of the cue ball.
Excellent. Bit of pool knowledge for the lesson informed. Carl is a accountant full-time at Validus. But the only numbers in his head right now are the numbers on the pool balls in front of him.
I think you're right there, Vincent. And I can say that Carl is very, very involved in the pool league. He's our treasurer. He's a statistician. He sets up our schedule. Tireless worker behind the scenes, and he deserves all the credit of organizing even this event with the work that he has done. So we definitely thank Carl for the amount of work that he does for the league.
Great campaigner for the Bermuda International Pool League.
Definitely.
And Gary Bascome's been sitting down for a while. We wonder if he's cooled off a bit.
And he called 6 ball, but he is actually really worrying about where the cue ball was going to roll. And at this level, you need to make sure you can control that cue ball.
Becoming a bit of a chess match, isn't it, guys?
I think Mike called it earlier. It's like a cat and mouse game, Mike.
Hide and seek.
I think
Hide and seek.
I think he copyrighted that. I don't have to pay him anything more.
What I'm noticing here, guys, is that Carl is slowing down Bascome's rhythm. We saw where Bootsy slowed down Carl's rhythm, went up 3-0. Now what I'm seeing here is a similar thing where Carl is slowing down because Bascome likes to play. He just goes at you. Yeah,
Rhythm
he goes.
player,
Yeah,
rhythm player.
He's
And it's affecting him because I think you're right too, Mike. It's affecting his shot making that he normally would make because of the time is not on the table.
yeah.
And even the time that you see that Carl takes.
He's usually on his feet. He spent more time in the chair in this final so far, except for the opening match.
That's true.
That's a great observation. Great observation. Let's put him in the timeout chair. Carl using strategy as well as skill to maneuver through this final.
Yeah,
Looks like it's clear.
Yeah, he goes straight down.
Here at Devonshire final of the Gosling Cup, sponsored by Budweiser. Also on board is King Limited and Fresh Clips.
Ooh, boy, he got away with that one. I thought he cut that one a bit
Good
close.
stroke by
Close
Carl.
Finest of margins again.
But executing. Doing very well his opponent and his ability. Good roll, good stroke, good pace.
How does he get in position for the 8?
For the 8, it looks like it has a decent angle. If not, just roll it forward And I think he may be clear with that
I think
in the corner.
Bascome's got another shot.
You
Yeah.
think so?
I think he's got one more shot.
Yeah, and Carl's body language says so too, Mike, but I don't put nothing past him.
I'll tell you, if Bascome gets another chance, he better make the best use of it. Doesn't seem to be many chances coming from Carl as he gets in his zone.
Putting bottom, boom, boom. Carl is made a beautiful shot. He's very unfortunate. He shares his true class of control of the cue ball, but his fell just a bit short of probably what he really wanted to do.
It's frozen?
It's like a bank shot, straight bank, cross corner. Yes, it should be frozen. Oh,
Yep, he gets another shot.
yeah, I guess he was right.
Bascome looked a little bit over.
It was red, Mike. But, like you said,
Bascome does not want to go down 3-1, so he's got to put it together right now.
To win or go home time right now for these two gentlemen. Bascome would have been in many tight situations in his 66 years, and if experience can be the greatest teacher, let's see what lessons he's learned.
beautiful shot. Great cue ball control.
Oh! Can it?
He may have got fortunate.
I
think he got
I
fortunate,
don't
guys.
know. I don't know. It looks like
Mike, I
it
think he
might.
got
I
fortunate.
think it's enough daylight to cut that in there.
I think
He can cut here. He can. No, he'll scratch if he does that. But he can put that ball. Where is he put? Has he called it? He's going in there. He hasn't put the.
it's so tight. It's tight.
I think he's
And
cutting in.
Plus, it's a back cut too, Mike, which is a very thin cut, very difficult shot. And
You mean as far as scratching in the corner?
as far as actually cutting the ball backwards, there's the white balls on one side of the ball, and you gotta cut the ball back towards the pocket.
Well,
It's
he hasn't
very
moved, he
thin.
hasn't moved the.
No, he hasn't moved the patch. I think it's tight, but we'll see.
I think he's going for it. I think he's going for it. And he's fully aware that cutting against the grain like that could leave himself open for the scratch. He's definitely eyeing it up.
Yeah, I don't think it'll be a scratch shot because you have to cut it so thin. The white ball will hit the cushion first.
Well, he's not touching that patch, so he's very indecisive.
Yeah. I think that
Here we go.
Carl knows this shot can make or break this game.
He's going for it.
yeah.
Well, if you want to win big, you got to go for the big shot, and this is definitely the big shot.
Oh yes, it is, Vincent. Beautiful shot.
Oh my goodness, that is
Thin
absolutely
shot.
amazing.
No way to
Absolutely
scratch
amazing.
because it just tips the white ball
Absolutely amazing.
onto the eight.
Perfect.
A beautiful shot. Carl showing his true class.
Perfect.
He's up 3-1.
Perfect. Carl is getting into a very professional, almost.
He's 2 wins away from the title.
Yeah.
He's really getting into a very, very serious zone. He looks like a sniper looking down the barrel when he goes in front of his pool stick.
Oh, yeah.
And I just see him there, and one shot, one kill.
I mean, if you saw how thin he cut that ball, I mean, great shot.
Would you have went for that?
If you can see it, yeah, that's the most obvious shot because there, like you said, Mike, you couldn't go straight up. Then a bank shot, I found out was never a good shot. But the cut shot, if it was there, I mean, it seemed like margins that it was there.
Talking about that, Jamal, You know what? I haven't seen a lot of banking tonight.
Yeah, because
Not a lot of banking tonight
Now-
at all. Just very few.
yeah, you only bank when you have to. You don't really set up to bank a ball because, like I said earlier, Mike, is a bank shot's never a sure shot. So you want to always have control of the cue ball, and once you have that, you make sure that you're not in a position to bank.
Yeah. Let's see how Gary Bascome reacts to
Sure.
being down 3-1.
This is interesting.
Nothing on the break.
Gary hasn't been behind 3-1 in quite some time.
That's true. Whereas Carl, on the other hand, he's been behind his last two matches and showing his true class. But you can't cut none of these guys out. Any mistakes get punished at this level.
And the quality is that fine that if Carl misses or gives Gary too many chances, Gary will definitely come back into this game.
Yes, most definitely.
Just a matter of execution now.
Yeah, he knows how to make a way for the next shot.
Yeah,
His forward planning is awesome.
sure he is.
Oh, as well, a rear big miss too. It wasn't even close.
No.
Wow. If you think about the degree of difficulty of that cut last shot, the end of last game, and that straightforward shot, it almost just shows you the human side of it all.
That's true, Vincent. And pool is one of them games. It's about chances, about inches.
Or less,
Yeah.
in some cases.
And like you said, we're all human, so you have a chance.
Look at that.
Wow.
That's class.
Well, Gary's had enough time to write a short novel on the sideline, so I'm sure he's itching to get back onto the pool table.
Bascome looking to try to get into a rhythm.
Speaking of Bascome earlier, he was saying one of the highlights of his pool career was playing at the Bally in Las Vegas.
Yeah, he actually did very well in that competition where you're playing against people from all over the world at a very, very high level. I mean, this is the type of pool that I see every match since I've been going to Vegas with Mr. Bascome and the rest of the fellas. It's just quality amongst quality. And it's much out there to learn. So I encourage all the members from the Bermuda International Pool League to make that trip one day. If you love pool like we do, it'd be a good learning lesson.
Bascome goes for the safety.
Yeah. And see, Mike, that's what I was saying earlier when Booty was playing. Even though we wanted him to be a little bit more aggressive, the safe shot is always kind of an aggressive shot when it comes to getting control of the cue ball again and the game actually. Which a great shot by Carl, spun the ball, around the ball.
I don't know if everyone is able to see everything here, but he is magnificent when it comes to what he can do with the cue ball.
I'm surprised he hasn't brought his jump cue out, Mike, because, in the bar pool, we go and chip the ball with, under the game, which in league rules is illegal, because you have to hit down on the white ball, from the top of the white ball, hit down into the table, and the ball jumps up. But you need a special stick to do that. You really wouldn't be able to do it with a regular cue. And I know Carl would always have one of those.
He's pulling out the razor blade.
Oh, yeah. Ooh.
This doesn't look good for Bascome. All 4 balls open.
I think did he touch the black?
Yeah, he touched the black.
I thought he touched the black.
Yeah, he touched the black.
Gary's being a gentleman.
The question was, okay, do you want to put it back, Gary, or leave it where it is? And
Gary, leave it.
Gary says leave it. It's not a foul shot. It's not a loss of shot.
Oh, that's a problem.
It's a mistake.
It's a big mistake.
It's a mistake, gentlemen.
It's a big opening for Gary.
Is the door open wide enough for him to walk through? That's the question.
Oh, ball in hand.
That's the question.
I mean, I wouldn't be upset if Gary fell asleep. He was on the sideline so long. But here he is.
This could make it 3-2 if he can run out here. And I think he's about to show you that he hasn't thrown in the towel.
You know, with his credentials, he's done it before, Mike. So it's just a question of whether he can do it on this occasion.
Where is he going to? He pointed.
No, he pointed to actually where he wanted the whiteboard to stop.
Oh. This is not an easy, clear-cut
Not an
shot.
easy shot, no.
It's not an easy shot.
Oh, yeah.
He called it, Mike. He called
It looked a little bit more difficult than it appeared.
Gentlemen, get ready for a safe shot.
You can see it a mile away, can't you?
Oh, yes. I see you can touch that yellow ball and try to hide the white ball behind that ball somehow, some way.
If he hits it gently, yeah, it's a safe shot. He's hiding.
Yeah, perfect.
He's hiding.
Carl's also a snooker player. I know you guys watch
Snooker, billiards, and all that,
Snooker
yeah.
is more of a defensive game. You know, you get points when your opponent can't hit the ball. So he actually knows how to really be a good hide of the ball.
What is Gary going to try here?
He's kicking at it. Good. Ooh, it was that close.
He went
The
for glory.
pitch was there.
Well, that's the shot that everybody wanted him to
I
take.
mean, he missed by inches. He went for it.
Wow. Wow.
There was no doubt in his mind.
Wow.
And not that far off.
Yeah. But again, you see what a safe shot does? It turns the whole match around. As close as that was. Tricky shot, that's what he's trying to say.
The snooker experience definitely coming into play.
Definitely. Looks like he got off again. Another thing cut. Not too thin.
Here comes Carl. And Carl Wilson is one shot away from being 3 games ahead of Gary Bascome. Budweiser presents the Bermuda International Pool League Gosling's Cup.
And there it is. 4 games to 1.
Absolutely amazing.
Stay tuned and watch more of Bermuda's top pool players.